You gave your class instructions, but your students talked through every single word. And now half the class is asking what to do and you're repeating it for the 47th time. If that sounds familiar, you're watching the right video. With an unruly class, managing your classroom can be a nightmare. A lot of this can be helped with a new structure and using a few different tools in class. So today we're gonna go through 5 different strategies that work for classroom management when your students won't stop talking, and how to implement them into your next class. When you try to talk over a chatty class, they keep talking. You get louder, they get louder, and now you've just taught them that they can talk and you'll keep going. The fix is simple, but not easy. Just stop teaching until they're quiet. Don't continue, don't repeat yourself, just wait. Your silence is the cue. And instead of raising your voice, try using something nonverbal. A countdown can work. You can just go, because that nonverbal cue gives them time to finish their sentence and then settle down. They know exactly what you need to get their attention. If you're presenting inside of PowerPoint though, a timer can do this for you. One click, no talking, no hand movements. Students can then see that countdown and self-regulate. Another option is a random name picker. You can spin the wheel and say, when it stops spinning, I need everyone to be quiet so we can hear what is being said by the person who is picked. The anticipation pulls your students' focus. Everyone is watching the screen and that name picker instead of chatting with each other. And you didn't have to raise your voice at all. Plus, this name picker and the timer are located right inside of PowerPoint with the free tool ClassPoint. So if they interrupt you during your lesson, you can easily click into either one of those tools to control the noise. Perfect for when you're teaching inside of PowerPoint already. Kids are used to commenting on everything. They need some sort of outlet to get that out. So ensure you build a structured talk time into your lesson. This can be turn and talk, a think, pair, share, or some different partner discussions. That way, when students know that they'll get a chance to talk, they're less likely to just blurt out things in the middle of your instruction. And when you need answers from the whole entire class, don't ask for people to raise their hands. Instead, hear from the whole class with interactive questions like word clouds, short answers, or different polls. They can comment via their device instead of shouting across the room. Word cloud is a perfect example for this. They can type in their answer, you get the participation without the chaos. And short answer works just the same. Quick check-ins, exit tickets, things like that they can respond to on their phone or the device that they have in their class. No one has to interrupt and everyone gets their response in. The goal isn't silence, it's just channeling your students' energy into somewhere useful. So if you want to add a word cloud or a short answer question into your slides, I've linked a quick tutorial down in the description below on how to do that with ClassPoint inside of any of your PowerPoint lessons. No talking means different things to different people. Is it going to be pin drop silent? Library quiet? Whisper to your partner? If you and your students aren't on the same page, you'll be frustrated and they'll be confused. To make things clear, you can try defining different levels of noise. Level 0 is silent. Level 1 is a whisper. Level 2 is partner talk. Level 3 is group discussion. Try pointing to the level before each activity. We're at level 0 for the next 2 minutes. Then your students clearly know what to expect. And when someone crosses the line, you can try to make it visual, not a lecture discussing with your students. A lot of teachers will use a star or a point system for this. You can award a star when they're listening for different on-task behavior and deduct when they're talking or over you or a classmate. Again, this can be done right inside of PowerPoint so that answering questions and on-task behavior are really easy to reward without having to jump between different platforms. Then you can also show a leaderboard. This makes everything visible so that students can easily see and be motivated. You didn't have to stop and interrupt and give a quick speech. The key is to be consistent. Give that same consequence every single time. Your students need to know that you're going to mean exactly what you say. So then that way they follow the rules. Our fourth strategy is mixing it up. Long stretches of listening means more off-task talk after it's over. Students' attention spans can be super short. If they're zoning out, they're gonna find something else to do or someone else to talk to. So vary your format. Instruction, then a quick check. Pair work, then a whole group discussion. Something active, then something a little bit more calming. Teachers call this stirrers and settlers. You're giving students' brains something new to do before they can check out. This can be done again with different interactive question types: multiple choice, word cloud, short answer, slide drawing, or image upload. Variety keeps them engaged. You could also use ClassPoint's quiz mode as another option that also allows for auto marking and instant feedback. This way, students don't need to call out, "What's the right answer? Did I get it right?" ClassPoint automatically tells them and will award them stars if they got it correct. That way, it goes along with what we mentioned in that previous strategy for awarding those stars, that gamification, motivation, and all leading to showing that leaderboard. And lastly, review the lesson, not just your rules. Sometimes the disrupting behavior isn't about your management. It can be about the lesson as a whole. Is it too easy? Too difficult? Is it too boring? You can add extensions for early finishers. If it's too hard, you can break it down even further. Add some scaffolding. If it's too boring, add in more interaction. Of course, the ClassPoint interactive activities that we've mentioned can help get your students' feedback and quickly check for their understanding right during class. That way, you can quickly and easily make any adjustments in the moment. However, if you're short on time, tools like EdCafe AI can help. You can generate lesson plans, quizzes, and activities all from your specific topic so that you can spend less time prepping and more time on that engagement. So for example, we can use EdCafe AI's reading activity. This comes with a passage, some vocab words, and a quiz. That way you can pass this off to early finishers or provide different passages for different difficulties for your different students and their different student levels. Then when they take their quiz, you can instantly see those results to see how you should adjust your lesson. I have a link in the description below if you want to check out and how to use this reading activity in your class. The point is, sometimes the fix isn't adding on more rules, it's just creating a better all-around lesson. So that's it. Here is a quick recap of our 5 different strategies. 1, don't talk over your students. Use a timer, a countdown, or a name picker. 2, give them a place to comment. Have a structured talk time or use the word cloud or short answer to hear everyone's thoughts. 3, make your expectations visual. Levels, stars, leaderboard. 4, vary up your activities. Mix the question types, keep them engaged as you go. And 5, check your lesson. Sometimes the chatter is a symptom. Fix the engagement and the talking can drop. All the presentation tools mentioned in this video are from ClassPoint, and this is a free add-in that works, again, seamlessly right inside of your PowerPoint. Perfect for all of your lessons to use the timer, word cloud, stars, name picker, all of it. Feel free to give it a try. There's a link down in the description. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more classroom management, AI tips and tricks for your classroom.